Shame on us, America. Mostly shame on Republicans, but there's a lot of us on the left who just didn't vote because, well, they thought they were taking a stand, when all they really did was create another global threat. Shame on us for our careless voting choices. Whether you voted for red, you didn't vote at all, or you wasted your vote on Jill Stein. You made choices that will ripple through America and the world. And while I believe you fully understood the consequences, your selfishness and your misguided reasoning has landed us here today with the threat of fascism just a couple weeks out. You've let media lies blind you, failing to sift through the noise to uncover the truth when you easily could have and knew that you should have. We have forgotten who we are and what we are supposed to stand for. Once a nation rooted in compassion, we no longer care for the least among us, as your Sky Daddy would say. I mean, hell, you guys even voted to starve hungry children in your school systems. But instead, we've traded empathy for apathy, responsibility for convenience, and it's time to remember our duty not to ourselves, but to our fellow Americans. So not only is it time to do better, but it's time to stand up and realize that the problem isn't left and right. The problem is up and down. Wealthy people have spent a lot of money to propagandize the United States and to make you believe that we're fighting the right and the right is fighting the left. The right allowed propaganda to weaponize and manipulate them, with the media using slick headlines, carefully crafted narratives designed to prey on your emotions, which have been rubbed raw the last 10 years on both sides. The entire right has fallen victim to this, while people on the left fell victim to the propaganda about the Middle East. And now the entire country and everyone else is going to suffer for what we have done. So shame on you, America. When you wake up and realize that our problem doesn't start with each other, the problem starts with the billionaires at the top who are hoarding all of the wealth, we would have a lot less to fight about if we could afford to live. Yes, America elected the richest men in the world to lead this nation, and in so doing, cemented the fate of the poor to remain there. These are men who don't care about the sick, the elderly, the unwell. They don't care about us. They don't care about marginalized groups. So the fight will continue. The fight is with them. The fight has got to stop between the left and the right, because we are literally all on the same level as far as they are concerned. They look down on us and go, look at what we made them do. And I can't stop thinking, shame on this country for falling for it. Oh, and a couple more things. Don't think that I have forgotten about the racism, the misogyny, and the bigotry that you guys have spewed over the years. It's time for you guys to do some work on yourselves, because we're never backing down. We're never going away. It would just behoove you to work with us.